Hey guys, good afternoon. It's RG here, and welcome to RG Avenue. We're super excited to jump in and go a little rogue on a Saturday. So weird. Now, for those of you who may have missed the last live, we are changing our name to RG Avenue for a variety of different reasons. So I invite you to jump in and catch the replay on last Thursday's video. But we're super excited. It's still the same brand. It's still the same logo and the same product. We're just doing a slight name change to be able to broaden our horizons and open up new opportunities that we've got in the works. But thanks again for joining me today. Some of you are going to catch this on a replay because this is not my regular schedule. So if you are one of our regular peeps, you understand some of the things that are happening for us on a personal level at home. So I will be out of town on Tuesday, and I didn't want to cheat you from a live that focused and featured on the bundle that just launched. So I want to give you your second live for that particular bundle and have it done and created and shareable so that you guys can enter to win next week's bundle. So that's kind of the way it goes. And so I decided I would jump in live today in the studio with me. I've got David, who is taking Miss G's place because Miss G is in Seattle with her mom, helping her with that transition as we bring her over to AC. But how is everybody doing on this Saturday? Super busy. Actually, it started to warm up a little bit. I think we're in the 50s now, so it's a little warmer. The sun is out, so it's not as cold as it was a little bit ago. How's it going? Do we have any viewers this time around? It's weird on a Saturday, I know. So weird.
Marciela just says
hi,
to
Marcella.
everyone from cold North California.
Cold. It is so cold. It's crazy how cold it is. But let's go ahead and switch over to our top view so we can talk a little bit about what we're going to be creating with here today. So if you did catch last Thursday's video, then you realize that this is our bundle for this week. It's actually over tonight. So this is your last chance to get this bundle. We've got texture strips, ancient lines, cross stitch, and dot 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 as part of the Love Your Background bundle. All four of them have a regular price of $71.96 together, but they are on sale until tonight for $53.97. So I hope that many of you have already taken advantage of that amazing deal. But today we're going to create another project featuring some of these new releases. Now, these are the two projects that we created on Thursday. And again, I recommend that you jump in on the replay so that you don't miss out on how we made them. And I know many of you have already shared this, so you are already entered to win next week's bundle, which you're not going to want to miss either. And so let me just kind of show you what I pulled together before, just kind of this idea that popped in my head. We're going to be using both Tangy Gum and Sweet Pink for this particular project. And I've got 3 pieces of cardstock cut exactly the same because I'm going to do a little bit of some layering. So again, I've got my Tangy Gum as a card base. I got my Sweet Pink as a layer and Sweet Cane as a layer. That is going to bring on board one last layer of, I'm testing you, David, powdered sugar. All right, so we're going to go ahead and score our card base. But how is everybody doing today? I know it's not normal for me to go live on a Saturday, but I won't be able to do a live on our regular Tuesday schedule. Mainly because I will be out of town. As you guys know, I'll be in Seattle finalizing that move. And yeah, we are totally living a new brand, which we're super excited about. I hope you are excited about it as well. Not a new brand, just a new name really. Everything's staying the same. Our sugar palette, everything stays the same. It's just, we're switching up our name so that we can be, we've got some things in the works that it's going to tie in perfectly to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and use this super fun set. Now, again, it comes with 4 different sets. For this particular project, I'm going to be using the cross stitch set. Looks like this. I'm looking for the once it's done.
Marlene is saying they're expecting a bomb cyclone in Michigan tomorrow. 55 to 65 mile per hour wind.
That does not sound like fun. I'm gonna go ahead and stamp this. What is a bomb cyclone?
Whatever that is, 60 miles an hour wind.
Jeez. Like not a cyclone that's the bomb, but a bomb cyclone.
Well, isn't that, it still goes the same way.
Does it? Like when you say that's the bomb, that's the bomb. What?
Yeah, it's bomb.
I said that funny. I said that's the bomb. That's the bomb. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need sleep. Beautiful. So check it out. I love the cross stitch background on it. So fun. And now I'm going to come back and do my dot dot dot. I have to remove all of the ancient strips and texture strips that we used the last live. And I'm going to bring in dot dot dot. I don't know what I did to my magnets. You know what? Oh, they're over here. Just want to make sure that I get this placed. And I'm just going to add a little bit of tape so that doesn't move. And we're going to grab dot, dot, dot. And this one we're going to ink up using Sweet Pink. And because I want it to be a very, very strong sweet pink, I'm going to actually stamp this a couple of times. Which is why I'm using the Stamparatus. So I just want it to be a little bit of a darker sweet pink. So I'm going to add a few layers of ink to darken the ink. One more will be right where we want it to be. And this is just sketch paper. I used it because I had it handy here so that I don't dirty my foam pad. So check it out. I love the dot 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 background. Super easy to use, and it just creates a really fun, not too crazy of a background that you can use a variety of times in a variety of different ways. So I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in so that you can see the stamped backgrounds here in each of the colors. So you can see both of those, super fun. And while I'm zoomed in, I'm gonna go ahead and cut these in 4s. Okay, so I'm gonna bring in my paper trimmer and I'm gonna kind of guesstimate here. I'm gonna go to 1 3/4. So I'll do the same thing on this side.
I'm gonna burst your bubble here.
Mm-hmm.
You misspelled rogue.
Oh, did I? Did somebody say that?
No, I just saw it.
Oh. Alright, so gives us 2 this way, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cut this again in 4s. So it's 4.5, so then I'm gonna go here. On my personal share, right?
On the Facebook thing.
So that way I've got 4 equal parts. So I'm just cutting them to be the same, which is why I cut that many pieces to begin with, so that I can stamp them in various ways. And then I've got a different piece, the same size, that's going to allow me to come in and adhere them to that space. I want 4 different pieces, and this is going to help me get that look. I want it to be more on the corner there. So just kind of a little bit of a quilted pattern, okay? So I'm going to start to adhere those.
Where people are starting to join. Carol, Peggy,
Hey
Cheryl.
guys, thanks for joining us. I know it's weird on a Saturday, but if you missed the intro, then I won't be here on Tuesday because I'm going to be joining Ms. G in Seattle to help my mother-in-law with her move, and so I decided I didn't want to cheat you guys on a second live, which is why we're creating one today. Alright, so we've got all of our places here, all of our backgrounds. I'm looking for my larger scissors, which are gone. I seem to have a little extra here. We are going to trim this off. And here we go. So we've got all of our quilted pattern created and built. Now it's time for us to start adding some of these layers together. And onto our sweet pink. And lastly, when in doubt, pop it out. We're going to pop this out right onto our tangy gum. So we've just set up the perfect background for pretty much any card you would like to create. You have no limits here. You are free to just design to your heart's content. And really you can add a big sentiment. You can add a smaller sentiment. I'm looking for the one I'm going to use that I had taken out earlier. Did it stay in my GC one? Let me just put these guys away before I lose them all. So these are our bundles. And then these are my stamps I gotta put away. If you want to check the stamp room, David, I must have left there's a little 4x4 this size on the actual table, the craft table.
Clear brick.
No, the stamp set with it. It's got the roses and the best wishes on it. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a few different layers, and I also have some twill twine that I might decide to bring on board there as well. But you do have a variety of different options. So last week we ended up using the Hello and Bless. These would also look amazing on a project like this without even adding too much depth. And I also love the idea of bringing in like a little deco strip like this to create a little bit more texture and more dimension, and it just kind of makes it super fun. And I'll show you here in just a sec, because this is the one that we brought in from last week's card, or on Thursday. And look how simple that is. Just a simple minor. I love the big words on this, or the hello can also incorporate into this fairly well. And I'll show you that here in just a sec.
I can't find.
Just like that. And you know what? We'll just use this since David clearly cannot find the piece that I need. We're just going to go ahead and adhere this guy down. I'm going to go ahead and cut just a little snippet off of there. And it just adds a fun little element to your card. And I love the background and the layers on there. And I'm gonna re-adhere this guy down. But it's so great, you can add blooms to this, you can add
Christine Roy says, "Is it just me or is RG not mic'd?"
Can you guys not hear me?
Pretty sure they can. I just think you need to speak up. Sharon says that they hear you fine. No one else really saying that. Maybe it was a spot where we just kind of weren't talking.
So super fun, quick hello card. To finalize it and add a little bit more of that space, we will go ahead and just add some black splatter to the mix, and it just ties it all in perfectly. So check it out, guys. Super fun, easy to create. Again, we want to focus on the background. We want to focus on some of those fun elements that we can bring to life based off of the various different colors, all of the delicious sugar palette colors that we have. And it just creates a beautiful, beautiful showcase. And again, what I love about these type of backgrounds is that in fact they are smaller backgrounds, so they just add little specks or little dots versus bigger, bolder. However, you do have the opportunity to go bigger and bolder with some of the other stamps that come in that background bundle. So I hope that was fun, guys. Super quick and super easy. Remember, we will not be live next Tuesday because I will be out of town, but I will definitely see you guys back again on Thursday for our regular live schedule. And remember, this is your last opportunity to go ahead and share this to enter to win next week's bundle. So mark your calendars. You do not want to miss next week's bundle because it's a doozy. And on top of that, make sure that you do not miss out the opportunity to buy this particular bundle, which is done tonight. So tonight at midnight, this bundle will close. But then they will be available again individually as they have been in the past, because this is a regrouping of some fun backgrounds that we launched a little bit ago. Any questions for me?
They're just saying they love this card. Tiffany Thorpe says she misses stamping.
Hi, Tiff.
Rosemarie says cute card. Christian Roy, that would make a cute baby card.
It would make an adorable baby card. And again, just changing your colors will completely change the dynamic of the card.
Becca says, is this Monday's bundle?
This is not Monday's bundle. We no longer have bundles on Monday, Becca. Becca, right? We no longer have Mondays on Monday. Our bundles launch on Thursdays now, and they go from Thursday until Saturday night. So that change happened earlier this month. So yes, we no longer have the bundles on Monday. We now launch them on Thursday, and they go live from Thursday evening all the way until the end of Saturday night. Hopefully that answers your question. So no, technically this is last Thursday's bundle, and today's the last day of the bundle. And then this coming Thursday, a brand new bundle will launch when we go live. And then on that Thursday night, the bundle becomes available for all of our early bird shoppers. Okay? All right, guys. Well, thanks again for joining us tonight. I hope you have an amazing rest of your weekend. And we'll catch you guys next time. Remember to continue to create and capture so that we can bring hope to those around us. Thanks again, and have an amazing weekend.